Hello and welcome to another episode of Egyibberish.
Woo!
It's the 5th episode of season 2.
Is it really?
It is, yeah.
We should be on like season 3, episode 10 by now.
I
But we
know.
had some time away, but we're back.
Yeah, in case you're wondering why we had some time off, you have the previous episode that we explain everything. We
Yeah.
explain what we have been doing in these 6 months.
Which is absolutely jack all.
Absolutely, yeah. We were just lazy, I think, most of the time. But yeah, everything is good. We're back,
We are.
and you won't have enough of us. Think so.
You won't have enough of us.
Yeah.
You won't want to have... Will you want to have enough of us?
No,
Maybe
you won't have enough of us. You will not have enough of us.
Yeah, you're not gonna
Yeah.
get enough of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just gonna want more and more episodes every day.
Okay. So yeah. So
I'm excited about this episode though.
Yeah.
Last episode was kind of a fill-in, but we've actually got stuff for you this episode,
Yeah.
which is gonna be fun.
exactly. Actually, what we did this time, which was different, that we asked people on online what would they like us to talk about, and apparently, the clash of culture was always the thing that people really, really liked, especially that I'm Egyptian, he's British. Egyibberish, hence, and we both live in Dubai, which is a completely different country than where we come from.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of clash of cultures here. We have a lot of friends from all over the world. So
And that's what we started the podcast all about as well. We're going back to our roots here.
exactly.
So you
back
can
to your
go
roots.
go back to my roots. You can literally go back to season 1 though and watch a lot of stuff that we've covered as well, all
Yeah.
about Dubai and England and I was going to say
Egypt.
Germany there, but it's Egypt. I don't know
yeah.
why I was going to say Germany. I've met lots of German people recently. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
it's
you will
weird.
meet one soon. Anyway. So yeah. So
Oh, I'm sorry. Before we go on, can I just also
Yeah.
say you might notice some really, really good quality shots from our new iPhone 17
Pro.
Pros. And it's so funny because we both bought the same phone at the same day, and they're both the bright orange one.
Exactly.
So we've had to buy
Do you wanna tell them the story why we ended up buying these phones?
Tell him.
So basically, we went to the barber. Okay, like any normal person,
Fresh
I would
cut,
go
by
to
the
the
way.
barber. Yeah, we had fresh cuts and everything. And then we walked out of the barber. It's a sunny day. Blah blah blah. We decided to take a walk. And then Mr. John all of a sudden decided that he wants to go inside a supermarket to get chocolate. And I was like, dude, aren't we trying to lose weight? And this and that. Why are we getting chocolate? And he was like, it's Christmas. It's time for chocolate. Blah blah. Whatever. We walk into the supermarket. We literally look at everything but chocolate. You didn't end up buying chocolate that day, by the way.
I didn't buy chocolate.
So
I didn't buy chocolate, but I bought a mobile phone.
yeah. So we literally looked at everything apart from chocolate. We tried coffee that tasted like yeah. And I actually went for the food area, blah blah. We did everything apart from actually going for chocolate.
Yeah, which
I
is
don't-
good because I shouldn't be eating chocolate.
Yeah. And on the way out, there was a little shack or a little
Shack. It's the phone shack.
It is a phone shack, wasn't it?
everybody-
It's like a little booth thing, or whatever it's called. It's a little depart.
It's
what
like a
is
little
it?
shop. It's like a
Yeah.
little phone shop.
It's not even a shop.
In
it's
Dubai, we
yeah.
have these quite a lot, but in England, we don't, as far as I'm aware, if you go into Tesco's,
Yeah.
you'll just have Tesco's.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
no other little
Yeah.
shops. But over here, supermarkets are sell little bits of space to different
Yeah.
merchants. So this guy obviously it's about 2 square meters,
Yeah.
and he just sells mobile phones and covers and stuff like that.
So basically, I went because I wanted to buy a cover for my phone, a new cover for my phone.
That's right.
So I was like, okay, can you please show me your transparent covers? And he ended up getting me a cover. And John was like, okay,
I want a new cover
I
as
want a cover as
well.
well. And he's like, okay. So we started looking at covers and this and that. And while we're actually, we had the covers on the phones.
Yeah.
We were just one step away from paying for the covers. And then John literally takes the iPhone 17. I was like, oh, do you guys sell this? And the guy literally said, yeah, we sell it, and we also do trade in here. That's exactly what he did. That's exactly what he
That's
did.
exactly what I did.
So he was like, okay, I have an iPhone 14 Pro, and if I'm gonna trade it in, how much are you gonna give me for it?
Dollar.
So he was like, I'm gonna give you this
dollar,
amount.
dollar.
And then I was like,
He gave me 1,400 dirhams for an old iPhone Pro.
Which was really good, bearing in mind that you changed the battery for your phone.
Yeah,
right?
but it was a genuine Apple battery, though.
Yeah, I know.
But he was
still.
like, even if the phone's been opened, it's less.
Yeah.
And then he offered me 1,400 dirhams. I was like,
exactly.
That's a good deal.
Exactly. And I heard that and I was like, wait a minute. Well, I have an iPhone 16 Pro.
You didn't even need to upgrade. You only did it because you wanted the color.
I know. So I was like, well, how much are you going to offer me for my 16 Pro? And he was like, 2,500. And I was like, no. You know, that Egyptian in me. And he was like, put the price up a little bit. And he was like, okay, I can offer you 2,550. And I was like, sounds like a good deal there.
The 50 dirhams sold him. He was like, take my money.
Yeah, sounds like a good deal. And he also had like, that wasn't the only reason why. But the second thing, because they had Tabby. So basically Tabby, for whoever who doesn't know, like in Dubai here, we have like Tabby application where you can actually pay for whatever and for installments without any interest. So
like Kalana in the UK.
Yeah. So basically the amount was like 500 dirhams for 4 months. And I was like, well, I'm getting a new iPhone for only 500 dirhams for 4
an
months.
iPhone that you didn't need. However, we do now have two brand new iPhones that film the same because you had the 16 and I had the 14. And there was always a difference between the lenses and how it was filmed. So hopefully everything is now going to be
aligned
exactly as it should be. So so we're happy with our new phones.
Yeah. He's happy with his new phone.
Such consumers.
I'm not happy with my new phone because basically I can't feel any difference. The only difference that I can feel is the new color. But everything
you can't feel a color, you Doyle. But
I mean,
honestly though, like going from the 14 Pro to the 16 Pro is a huge
17.
upgrade. Oh my god, the 14 Pro to the 17 Pro is a huge upgrade for me.
Yeah, it is.
I love the selfie camera because it's got like a bigger what do they call it? A bigger
ratio?
No, a bigger
scale.
Stop saying words. I got a bigger sensor in the camera, in the selfie camera, so that you can either take a selfie that's just you, like a normal selfie, but then if somebody comes in, it also gets bigger. And you can also take landscape selfies as well. So that for me, because I take a lot of photos, so that's actually quite
You were
quite
so
helpful.
happy with the picture, the selfie that you took with the Burj Khalifa. I will actually put it for you here so you can see it. You can actually, it is the first time I see a selfie with the entire Burj in it.
Right? Literally from top to bottom. Like that just goes to show how good the imaging is on the 17 Pro. Look, I'm gonna put the picture here. Our editor put the picture here. Look, top to bottom, Burj Khalifa. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, it's really, really good. So the camera quality was great. I just thought, I'm going to take it just based on that. But it is, the battery's better.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't have to charge my phone in the daytime anymore.
True.
I had a brand new Apple battery with my iPhone 14 Pro, and I still had to charge it in the day at work to get through the day. Whereas with this, I use it exactly the same, charge it on the morning, and I've still got like 40-50% battery when I get home. So the battery is really good as well. Anyway, that's not what the episode's about. We've gone on a total tangent, so you could skip that bit if you want to. But anyway, let's crack on.
Yeah. So let's go back to the clash of cultures, as we like to call it.
Clash of cultures.
So we
need a little song there. We need like a little jingle. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, clash of cultures. No, that wasn't it.
Is this like what we used to do?
What was it?
Beef of the week.
Beef of the week. Was it beef? No, it wasn't beef. Peeve. I thought you said beef.
Not beef.
Beef of the week.
No.
I'll take a sirloin this week, please, Barry.
Wow.
But also, you know what beef means, right, in English? Like if you've got beef with someone.
Yeah, like you have a fight or you have an argument with someone.
Like I'm not talking to Barry. I've got beef with him this week. Yeah. I've got a problem with him.
Actually, we need to do this again, and we need to include me in it. It's not John's beef of the week. I think it should be both of us.
No, because I'm the one who always complains and it's my peeve.
Yeah, but I have a lot of peeve when it comes to Dubai.
Oh, Barry spent a lot of time with me now, in Dubai. And now he's gets as peeved as me. Good.
Okay, so we'll go back to the clash of cultures. So basically, it's gonna be different segments this time. Like again, it's based on what people recommended or what people asked on Dubai. So we have a few things here prepared for you. One of the things that actually piqued my interest was what.
Piqued my interest.
Yeah. Was that once someone asked about how do you call it? Would you rather, or how would you call it? Would you rather? Would you rather? So some people asked if we do would you rather version of Egypt and England. Okay. So we have some questions here prepared for Mr. John. about would you rather do it as an English person, and we will see what's your answer will be.
Okay, fire away. Let's do this.
Okay, are you ready? So the first one is actually, would you rather sit next to a stranger on an empty bus or tell someone they are sitting in your seat?
Oh, you see, I would rather tell someone that they're sitting in my seat.
Absolutely.
And is it why would you sit next to someone on an empty bus unless you're a total freak or pervert? Like, it's, you know, like you just wouldn't do it.
But
British people, we don't even wee together in urinals. Like, I don't know what it's like. Like, in England, we don't have urinals that have, like,
lines,
you know, the little things that separate the urinal. We just have, like, a big trough.
Blech.
And we just all wee in the trough, and especially the metal ones as well. It always gives you a bit of splashback for that extra love.
Yeah.
But, like, to be honest with you, like...
Yeah,
I just wouldn't sit next to anyone on the bus at all.
But the thingy here didn't say, the situation here didn't actually show up. The situation here didn't mention if it was the lost seat or not. So if it was the lost seat, would you still rather sit next to a stranger or ask someone to move from your seat?
No, it says an empty bus.
Oh, it says an empty
It
bus.
says empty.
It says an empty
Oh my
bus.
God, you're such a Doyle.
Okay.
But even
Right.
so, like telling someone that they're in your seat, oh my God, that is like such a British thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, for example, when we were kids and we used to go to church, right, because we were Jehovah's Witnesses, like everyone had their own seat.
Yeah.
And when I was a singer in the social clubs, like you go to a social club, everybody sits in the same seat. So if you were sitting in someone's seat, like they don't have the name on it, but like if you were sitting on someone's seat as a British person, they would definitely tell you to move. Or they would like passively, aggressively sit next to you and be like, "You're sitting in the wrong seat." And they'd be like, "Oh, is that me? I'm so sorry. I'll have to move." But yeah, British people are definitely like particular about the seats where to sit.
Yeah, but like again, thinking about it, apart from this scenario and another scenario where you're actually on a plane where you have a seat number and everything, where else would you have a seat with your name like allocated for you? That's what I'm saying.
But
so
people like take ownership of the place. Like just imagine like you go to the local club down the road, right? And you've been going for like 30 years and everyone knows you, but you all sit in the same seats.
Yeah.
So like it's your seat. So if you had like somebody else come to the club that was new, like when I was a singer, you couldn't go and sit anywhere. You had to sit on the singer's table because if you were to sit somewhere else, like everyone, oh, that's Doris's seat. You can't sit there. Yeah. She's been sat there since 1967.
Wow.
I know, right?
You left your,
see the dust marks around her where she's been sat there. She died in 1967, so she's been sat there for 40 years like that. Anyway,
wow.
Next.
Okay, so. That was interesting.
Insight into British culture for you there.
Yeah.
Don't sit in anyone's seat.
I mean, like, I would never do that on a plane, and I would absolutely tell people off if they are on my seat on a plane.
Well, obviously on a plane.
Yeah,
but do you know what's weird about living here, though, and talking about seats? In the UK, or anywhere else in the world I've actually been, you don't get assigned seats at the cinema. And if you do, you don't pay attention to it. Okay. Like, if you go to the cinema in England, like, you just go wherever you sit, first come, first serve. So over here, like in Dubai, like they're so strict about the seats, and like you have to sit in the exact seat that you purchased. But like that was so weird for me in the beginning.
It's the same thing in Egypt.
Is it really?
Yeah.
No, not for us. We just go and sit wherever we like.
That's so weird. Like because
you just buy a ticket and you just get in there and you sit
down.
I
pay for a specific seat in the cinema.
Oh no,
and I absolutely tell people off if they are in my seat in the cinema. This is one place. Like I can let it go.
They'd laugh at you in the UK.
On a plane, I would be absolutely like. It depends on the seat, where the seat is. I'll be absolutely okay. If it's a family, blah, 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 I would give away my seat.
You would give up your seat for people to sit next to each other?
If I'm flying alone, yeah, absolutely. If it's a family and I'm flying alone and stuff like that, 100%. 100%. No. But a cinema seat, even if they are a family. Sorry.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Go then, next one.
Okay, next one. Would you rather return food that was made wrong or eat it quietly and complain about it later? And I know your answer.
Yeah, the first one. I'll always complain about it and send it back. Yeah,
I know.
I'm paying for the food, man. I'll get it for free. Although you don't get stuff for free in the UK generally. They'll replace it for you, but they would never give you it for free. Unless you go to a really good restaurant that has a good manager.
But you have this culture in the UK as well, like here in Dubai, like when you complain about food that they will take it back and
they'll take it back and replace it, but like getting it for free, that's quite rare, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember the incident that we had in one of the restaurants here? Like, he made a very, very, very small comment. He was like, "It's a little bit chewy," you know, like when we went to Tribes.
Oh, yeah.
And he said, "It's a little bit chewy." Like,
Oh,
he wasn't even complaining.
Customer service was
like,
so
the
good.
The food was really good. Like,
Yeah.
he's just like, you just said a small comment. It wasn't even like a negative comment. It was a passive comment.
Yeah.
And they literally gave him the meal for free. So yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was
big
really
shout out to
good.
Tribes, by the way. Great restaurant.
Yeah, there's really, really great restaurant. Yeah. Okay, so the next question is: would you rather? Would you rather?
Would you rather? What
like,
is your mouth and brain connected
No.
today?
Because it's so small. Like,
Well,
I
zoom
can't
in,
read it.
pinch. No,
Can I? No, you can't.
no.
Would you rather confront someone who cuts the queue or silently judge them for the next 10 years?
Oh no, I confront people all the time. I literally do.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Excuse me, I was before you. Don't cut in the line of a British person."
He put me in a lot of awkward situations because of that.
Well, yeah, I'm there waiting at the checkout with whatever, and then this little woman just comes in and just walks. Like, no, get to the back of the queue. You can't just be pushing in queues.
She's
That's
an
how it
old
works.
lady, maybe 80 years old. And
I
he's like,
don't care. Rules are rules.
Okay.
But I've only got a loaf of bread. Get to the back.
Okay, that's a good one. And I really, really want to know what's your answer. Would you rather have no tea for a year or no Wi-Fi for a month?
For a what?
A month.
A month. You've been hanging around me too long with that accent.
How would
Oh
you
no,
say it?
Wi-Fi for a month.
How would you say it? A month?
A month.
Okay.
A month. I love it. That's great. No, I
Anyway.
would definitely get rid of the tea.
For a whole year?
Yeah. I mean, I drink tea. It's nice, but I wouldn't go without. Barry, right, when we swapped our mobile phones, right, we had to, because we traded them in, we had to leave our phone at the shop for about 90 minutes so that they could transfer, and we came home because it's only around the corner from us. I had deep anxiety not being on the internet for 90 minutes. Do you not remember? We left the shop, and within about 10 seconds, I was like, oh my God, I feel anxious. I haven't got my phone with me. And you really think I'd be able to do a Wi-Fi without a month? No, Barry.
Really?
No.
I would
Take the
absolutely
tea
do
bags.
it. I would absolutely do it. Okay. Would you rather be 30 minutes early to everything or 5 minutes late and apologize like you committed a crime?
Apologize like I committed a crime. I mean, being late is a crime, really, especially when you're hanging around. But it's only 5 minutes.
John, I'm late all the time. You're always late and you never apologize.
Yes, I do.
You never apologize.
Well, everyone's late for me.
Not
no
to
one
me.
apologizes to me.
You don't apologize to me because you're always late. Like whenever we're going out, I always have to wait for you to get ready.
Boring.
Okay, well, this is the last time. The last one. Would you rather have? Okay, that's a good one. Would you rather have loud neighbors or neighbors who are too friendly and talk every time you take the rubbish out? I know the answer. Can I answer this?
I'm both of these things.
Can I? Yeah. He definitely would rather have the friendly neighbors because he literally talks to strangers in the street for 30 minutes that he just met.
Yeah.
You literally just met someone and you can stand there and talk to them for 30 minutes. It's so weird.
It's not weird. I'm from the north and we're just very friendly people and we talk to people like, and don't you think life's great, like to be able to talk to people and just like, that's how you make friends.
It is nice. But sometimes it's just like, like sometimes we meet our neighbors and they are going out and they are like trying to get into the car or like they are hurrying up or something like that. And John like literally keeps on talking and talking and talking. And you can obviously see that they are uncomfortable, not uncomfortable, but like they want to get into the car, they want to move on with their life. But John keeps like stretching the conversation. It becomes awkward for them, for me, for everyone apart from him. He's the only one enjoying. He's the only one having fun, but everyone else is feeling uncomfortable. And he's like, but so and so and so, and this and that and that. So, yeah.
I'm a talkative person, like, get used to it. Anyway, right, what's mine now?
Okay, so these are
the ones for you.
Yeah,
right, okay. Bearing in mind, I've never seen these before.
Yeah,
right,
actually, I've never seen any of yours before as well. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, gee whiz, he's
you
a good
can
one.
You can choose 5. You don't have to do the 10
choose
or like
5.
6.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Would you rather your mum read your WhatsApp messages or your dad hear all of your voice notes? Now, I've been through your phone once or twice.
I think I would rather my dad hears my voice notes because at least it doesn't involve pictures. But if my mom is gonna read my messages, that will involve pictures.
Oh my!
I mean, I'm just gonna set one example, okay? Like Alex that we had as a guest in one of our first episodes. If my mom ever saw the conversation between me and this guy, like I can't like, especially with the things that he sends to us sometimes.
Yeah, me and Chris, we have some humor on our WhatsApp messages. Like, I have a very deep, dark sense of humor. Like, if anyone read my messages, I think I'd be in.
I think voice notes. Actually, I try to be always professional in my voice notes. Like, I never send any lovey-dovey voice notes, so I'd be fine.
You're not lovey-dovey with anyone.
Exactly. So I'd be absolutely fine.
Family or anyone.
My dad voice notes. Yeah, 100%.
Right. Next one.
Mm-hmm.
This involves me speaking a bit of Arabic. This one. Are you ready?
Okay.
And I've also done this with you, and so I think I know the answer to this.
Okay.
Would you? In fact, I've done both things.
Yeah.
Would you rather be stuck in Cairo traffic for 6 hours, or attend a family gathering where everyone asks, "Emta hated gawez"? Emta hated gawez. Is that right?
Emta hated gawez.
Emta hated gawez.
Yeah.
Emta hated gawez, Mohammed.
I mean, do you know what emta hated gawez?
Which also means, when will you get married?
Yeah. I'll absolutely choose the family gathering because, first of all, my family doesn't ask these kind of questions.
Yeah, they do.
No.
Yes, they do. We were literally in Egypt in March, and your family were asking, "Oh, when are you going to get married?" Your mum asks you, "When are you going to get married?"
Like, but in a jokey way. It's not like they are like, you know, "Oh, when are you gonna get married?" and something like that. Like, my family.
You're not going back to Dubai unless you take a wife with you.
No. Like, we're very liberal, I would say. Like, each one does his own thing in our family. So, like, I think I would definitely choose the family any time of the day, the year, the month, the week.
Month.
Yeah, I would never choose Cairo traffic. It's horrendous. And I'm from Alexandria. Why would I choose Cairo traffic?
Right. Next one then. Would you rather your extended family know your salary or know your love life?
My extended family, you mean like my
your aunts and your cousins and everything like that? Would you prefer them? Would you rather them
absolutely
know
love
your
life,
salary or
not
love
salary?
life?
No. For us in Egypt, salaries are. I think it's a Middle East thing. Like salaries and how much you earn and stuff like that. It's a big secret. Like it's a taboo. Like sometimes your parents doesn't know how much you earn. You know, like. I don't think my parents.
I don't think
know
we're
how
that
much they earn.
closeted in the UK with money. Apart from like on professional level, like you're not allowed to discuss money like with colleagues and stuff, which is fair enough. But, but like with family, I think money is a bit of a taboo thing, isn't it?
Yeah. No, like I've never.
I think for different reasons though.
I mean, for in Egypt they would say because of a bad eye, you won't get a bad eye, and this and that.
Is it not because they'll ask for money?
No. It's not necessarily because they will ask for money. Because
Barry earns X amount of money. Like
no.
Him for some money.
Because there is a lot of like good, wealthy families, and still the situation is the same. Yeah. It's just something that we don't like. I was just having this conversation with someone. Like, it is so weird here in Dubai. It was actually with Andrew, because he's from Russia. So I was just talking about it. Like, it's so weird how in Dubai here, when we ask someone like, "What do you do?" One of the questions that we ask, and how much is that? You know, like how much do you earn? And here people are not very sensitive about saying how much they earn in their jobs and stuff like that, because you know, like it's kind of known when you do a certain job, like which category of salaries that you'll be in. So it's like. It's not like I'm asking without having like a certain expectation in my mind.
Well,
of
don't
how
ask
much
then if you know the expectation anyway.
But it's just like, you know,
we were talking about houses as well, though, like
and
how
houses,
much people pay for.
Exactly, and how much people pay for their houses. Like in Egypt, you'd never ask this question. It's so rude. Like if I told you, "Oh, I just bought a house," and you're like, "Oh, congratulations, how much you paid?" I'll be like, "Excuse me, what do you mean how much?"
Maybe I'm really rude. I ask people that all the time. Like when the girl at work, she's just bought a new house, and I was like, "Oh, you don't have to tell me, but how much did you pay for it?"
Yeah,
and she was like, "Yeah, so-and-so." And I don't know. I guess it's how close you are with somebody, though, right?
I think like in Egypt as well, it depends. Like if I'm close with my friends and stuff like that, of course I would say, or if they asked. But it's genuinely not a question that you ask. But here in Dubai, it's like an expected question. When you tell someone that I bought a house, the expected first thing comes out is like how much you paid for it, or where is it, and then how much did you pay for it.
People are just nosy. We just want to know, like, could I afford that? You know, that
But
kind of thing.
I think here it's more of like trying to understand the market and
Yeah, there's
how
also that,
high
yeah.
like the properties are. It's not like I'm gonna give you a bad eye or like I'm gonna, oh my god, look, because we know at the end of the day that you bought it with a mortgage and a loan, which I can do as well. So there is no, like sensitivity around it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, next
Mhm.
and last one.
Okay.
Would you rather be late to everything forever?
Mm-hmm.
I know he's not going to choose that one. Or become the one Egyptian friend who arrives on time but has to wait alone for a long time.
Unfortunately, I'm the second one.
I know,
by
right?
default.
You don't even have to would you rather. You're always the
Exactly.
first one
I'm
there
always
anyway.
the first one, and I'm always the one who's always waiting alone, and I'm always the one who's frustrated because everyone is late.
Is it a common thing in Egypt for people to be late? Like, does time run late in the Arab world?
There is a saying in the Arab world when you say, "Oh, I'm 5 minutes away," they would ask you a 5 minutes Egyptian minutes,
Which is an hour.
which is an hour, because literally it's so common in Egypt that you would say, "Hey, I'm 5 minutes away," and you're still in bed.
Oh,
In
no,
bed.
come on.
I promise.
That's worse than me.
Like no.
At least
like,
I say 10 minutes.
no, Egyptians and timings. Oh my God, my brother who's editing this video. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna put it out there. He is the
best,
when it comes to getting ready.
best.
Like he would say, "I'm gonna be out in 5 minutes," and 2 hours later, he's still not ready.
That's bad.
And my brother is literally that thin, and he doesn't put makeup, and he doesn't even make his hair. I don't know why it takes him 2 hours.
Who was it that was saying the other day that they take 2 hours to get ready? Was it Mutata? One of his friends was saying that. It's like he's a bloke. Why does
The
he...
Emirati guy.
Yeah, why does he take 2 hours to get ready? I know, maybe the
No,
next...
but Emiratis, they have their own thing. Like their thobe has to be ironed. They wear like even their undergarment is like it's like a full-on thingy, and then they have to put bukhur, and then they have to stand on top of the bukhur, so the bukhur goes onto the thingy, and
What's
they smell
that?
it.
What's Bakur?
It's oud.
Oh, yeah.
So they have to put it on the floor, and they stand like this, and then it comes on top of the thobe, so they smell the like. It's like a whole preparation thing. So
I mean, to be fair, I've never ever seen an Emirati look anything less than fabulous.
I know,
and they smell amazing.
amazing.
Like,
yeah, always.
I wish I was Emirati.
So yeah,
I get free parking outside the house then.
that's why it takes that long.
Right. So things we believed as kids that make no sense.
Okay. This is the second segment.
This is a good one, yeah. This is the second part of the podcast today. Right, okay,
okay.
you ready? So, Egyptian Kid Edition, you guys believed as a... What?
This is my thing. I'm gonna do this one.
Yeah, but I'm
as
gonna do it now, and then you're gonna do the British one.
No, you do your British ones, because I don't know what's the British. I know what's the Egyptian. So you do the British. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Right, I see. Right, ready?
Okay.
We're very prepared here at Egyibberish.
I mean, like, I am. He is not, clearly.
Shut up, Barry. Right.
Okay.
British Kid Edition. Here
Okay.
we go. We really need some like musical intros for these things. We need to make more of an effort with the editing. You can do this. British Kid Edition. Here we go. If you swallow a seed, a tree will grow inside you. Rest in peace, all the kids who ate apples.
Oh my God, did you really believe in that?
I used to believe, yeah, because it's like it's warm in your tummy and it's moist, just like the soil. So if you eat like watermelon seeds, I genuinely thought like I was gonna have watermelons growing in my belly eating the seeds. So I used to pick them out. I know.
How many have you eaten?
Wow. That was like him off Come Dine With Me when I said I've got to put it under my chin, and he went, which chin?
Oh yeah.
He's dead now anyway. So I can't be offended if he's dead anymore. Car interior lights are illegal at night. Parents acted like MI6 would arrest them instantly. That is so true. Like if you're driving in the car and you put the interior light, get the light off, it's illegal to have the inside lights when you're driving. It's not, I don't think.
It's not illegal.
I don't think it's illegal.
No.
But it is very distracting as a driver when you've got the light on in the dark and you're driving. But like parents are, and I tell you what else, and is it on here? I don't think it is, right? No, it's not. But I tell you something else that British parents made us believe.
Okay.
That Ferrero Rochers were so expensive.
Okay.
Because every British person would know this. Your mum would always have like a box of Ferrero Rochers, or at Christmas, the one that's shaped like a pyramid. And you put that in, if you took one Ferrero Rocher because it's wrapped in gold, oh, you can't have a Ferrero. Like it was only when the guests came out and brought that Ferrero. They're like £3 a box. Do you know what I mean? But the way that your parents went on, like Ferrero Rochers, with the most expensive sweets, like, oh, we're going to get Ferrero Rochers. I'm like, oh, not anymore. If you pull a funny face and the wind changes, your face will stay like that forever. Well, apparently, if that's true, the wind was very violent in Egypt because your face is that. Our parents say that, but we didn't believe it. That's rubbish.
Okay.
If the ice cream van plays music, it means it's out of ice cream. Now we didn't believe that, but I bet you that's what parents used to tell the kids. Oh, the ice cream man's playing the music. Oh, that means he's got no ice cream.
Okay.
So then they wouldn't have to send the kids out, you see, for the ice cream.
It's quite the opposite. Like,
exactly.
If he has ice cream, you're playing the music,
exactly.
so kids come out.
It's like my mum and dad, when they wanted chocolate when we were kids, they would say, oh, I'm going to go for an Egyibberish. And we're like, an Egyibberish? Do you want an Egyibberish? And I was like, what the hell's that? And I realised years later that it was my mum and dad saying Twix backwards because they wanted a Twix bar. So they would say the chocolate so they didn't have to buy us any. Horrible parents, honestly. I'm only joking. If you sit too close to the TV, your eyes will melt. No, I've never believed that. Okay. Adults automatically become responsible when they grow up. No, I don't believe that at all.
Isn't that the case?
Didn't believe it as a kid. No. I don't know what I thought of being an adult when I was a kid, actually. Like, looking back, I just thought everyone was really old. Like, my friend, right, when I think I must have been about 13, and he was like 17, 18. He just left school. And I remember going to Woolworths with him, and he was like, he must have picked like, I don't know, 4 or 5 CDs off the shelf, and they were about £2 a CD. So he probably spent about 50 dirhams on CDs. And I was like, wow, as if you've just got the money just to go into Woolworths and just buy like 3 or 4 CDs. I had such a poor childhood. And it was like, it said they're probably worth like 50 dirhams. That's it, you know, maximum. And for me, I was like, oh my God, as an adult, you have money and freedom. But I remember looking at him and thinking, oh my God, you're so old and adult. But he was like 17.
Yeah.
God, what do people think of me now as I'm nearly 40?
I know.
If you lose a tooth and you don't put it under your pillow, the tooth fairy will be offended. No. But I did used to think that the tooth fairy would give you money if you put your tooth under.
Is every
Do you have that in Egypt as well?
No, we don't have that.
Really?
No, we throw it in the sun, and we ask the sun to take the tooth of a cow and give us a tooth of a princess.
Oh, yeah, because that's not any less weirder. What the hell, man? School records follow you for life. Yes. British people, I don't know whether you had this in Egypt, right? But we used to have the National Record of Achievement, and it was in this red leather A4 book, and it was like embossed with gold. And I kept that book until I was like 25 years old. I was like, it's my National Record of Achievement. Honestly, I swear to God, nobody ever used the National Record of Achievement book. You had to like put all of your certificates in it, your GCSEs, and then you were told put your A levels in it, put your CV in it, you know. And it was just this government thing where they gave everyone this red leather book for a couple of years. But like nobody... I'm pretty sure if you'd have turned up to a job interview with your National Record of Achievement, you'd have been instantly laughed out of the interview. But at the time, I was like, oh, it's my National Record of Achievement. It's going to follow me for life. I'm going to keep it all day. So funny, honestly. Okay, yeah, so that is British Kids Edition of things we believed that made no sense. Over to you, Egypt.
Okay.
Masra.
Let's see.
Is that right?
Masr. Not Masra.
Masra.
No, it's Masr.
Masr.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that right?
Yeah, Masr.
Masr.
Yeah, that's it.
Masr.
Not Masr. Masr.
Masr. What?
Masr.
Masr.
Yeah, that's it. There you
no,
go.
but I still didn't roll the R.
You don't have to. It's Masr.
Masr. You literally just did it, Masr.
I didn't say R. I said R, like Masr.
Are you hearing what I'm hearing, guys? Masr.
Anyway, let's do this. It's not Masra. Anyway. So,
what did you believe?
Egyptian Kids Edition. So, Egyptian kids believe that if you swallow a chewing gum, it stays in your stomach for 7 years. That is absolutely true. Actually, we believe that. And just for the record, I still kept that belief till few days ago.
Shut
I
up.
promise.
How can you believe that you can get
I
chewing gum stay in your
promise.
stomach for that
It's
long?
not like I thought it's like it's undigestible or something like
It
that.
is, but you poo it out.
Exactly, and that's what I figured out watching a TikTok video like a week ago, and it is a common conception or whatever, like because they made a whole TikTok video about it. So I'm sorry, I'm not the only one who believed that till an adult
34
age.
years old and you think the chewing gum still sits in
33.
your belly.
33.
You're 34 soon.
So yeah,
I'll grass him up. That's weird.
it
But
is
we did
weird.
used to think that as kids as well, that chewing gum
Yeah.
would stay in your belly forever. Yeah.
Exactly. The second thing, if you sit too close to the TV, you will go blind.
Yes.
And that is absolutely true. We believe that as well.
Or your eyes
Like-
would go square.
No. The second one is actually this one. So we also believe that if you go, no, it's coming, but it's not this one. The third one, if you go out with a wet hair, you will get very sick. And this is so true. And this is actually my mom and my grandma. And
Yeah.
you know what? When I grow up, every time they tell me like, don't take a hot shower and then go out in the like in the wind or whatever because you will get cold. I'm like, cold is a virus. It's a virus.
Yeah.
So it's not because I took a hot shower and now I'm standing in the window or whatever. I'm gonna get cold. Cold is a virus.
It's like
So-
old wives' tales, isn't it? That's
yeah.
what it is.
So
yeah.
this is for all the mothers and grandmothers out there that they still tell their kids that if they have a wet hair and they go out, they will get sick. They
You'll
won't.
catch your death out there.
No, it's not gonna happen. But it's better for your hair to dry it. Hair dry your hair every time because that's way better than actually leaving it drying by itself.
Apparently.
It's true. It is
Next.
true. Okay. Next, if you cross your eyes, yeah, this is the one I'm talking about. If you cross your eyes and someone hits you in the back, your eyes will stay crossed forever. Absolutely.
Let's try it.
I still believe it.
Don't believe it, but I won't try it.
I won't try it. So yeah, so this is the one thing that we always used to believe.
Yeah, but you
So-
guys are very offended when someone hits you on the back of the head, right?
Not the back here, but the back here. So yeah, this is very offensive in Egypt.
Why?
I think it's to do with like belittling someone or like mocking them or like telling them that you are, like you're just,
Get outta here, peck.
Like, so yeah, so if someone, especially when friends do that to each other, like,
Yeah.
oh my God, you'll see them fighting. Like I remember I got into a real serious fight because one of my friends did that to
Have
me.
you been in a fight?
A lot.
Have you
of
really?
fights, a
I've never
lot.
been in a fight, me.
No.
I
been to a lot of
I
fights.
don't think I would do very well.
Yeah, I don't think so as well.
I had a friend years ago when he was in a fight. If anyone started on him, he'd just start laughing hysterically like a crazy person, and it would just like put them off. He'd be like, and the other person just look at them and be like, "Yeah, I'm not dealing with this today."
But this is actually a medical condition, like the Joker from the Joker, the last Joker.
No. It's not a medical condition. He would do it to put them off because he didn't want to fight.
Also, he would do it.
He just acts
purposely.
like an absolute freak.
Oh my God.
Hilarious.
Okay. So the next one is if you eat and then swim, you will die immediately.
No.
I don't think.
You shouldn't eat and then swim, but you're not going to die.
Yeah, I
immediately.
mean, like I remember my mom telling me off about like when we went to the beach and we had like something to eat, not to swim, die, but nothing to do with death. I mean, like we are not that morbid in Egypt. I don't think
morbid.
so. Yeah. Your parents can feel when you lie. They don't need a proof. Also, no, because I used to lie all the time to my parents. I mean, I'm sorry again,
What did
and I'm
you
gonna
used to,
grass
what did
him
you
up.
used to lie about?
Actually, it's not me. I'm gonna grass him up now. It's my brother again. This episode is about the editor of this.
He is not going to be editing
Yeah.
any more of our videos if you keep grassing him up, by the way.
Exactly. So he would actually, and you know what? My dad we just had a conversation about this, me and my dad. So my brother, so in high school, we never used to go to like school. We used to have like private classes and stuff like that. So my brother would take the price for the private classes like 3 or 4 times a month. You pay it only one time a month. He would take it 4 or 5 times a month, and he keeps saying, he asked us to buy these new things, and my dad like when we had the conversation lately, he knew that he's lying. Like everyone in the family knew that he's lying, but we would just give him the money. So here you go, Mahmoud. Everyone knows that you were lying, babes.
I don't think I lied to my mum and dad about anything really when I was younger.
Really?
I don't think so.
I mean, like high
I
school,
didn't
he's not
drink, I
young.
didn't smoke, I didn't ask for money.
Yeah.
I wasn't,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think I lied about anything.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
I was a good child.
Yeah.
I mean, there was one thing that I lied about, but I can't say that on the podcast.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I don't think
I was a
wanna know.
kleptomaniac. No, I'm
Yeah.
joking.
If you crack your fingers, you will get arthritis instantly at age 8. Yeah. Yeah.
That is, I've watched something about that recently.
And it's absolutely fine.
absolute rubbish. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just the air in your
That comes
joints,
out,
but
yeah.
there's no actual proof that it causes arthritis at all.
Exactly.
So crack away, guys.
Exactly. If you sleep with scissors under your pillow, you will have bad dreams. What?
Yeah, because Edward Scissorhands will come out and be like,
That is not even part of our culture, so I don't understand what.
well, that's what you get for getting questions off ChatGPT.
That wasn't ChatGPT.
What was it then?
ChatGPT.
Ah.
Adults always know what they are doing. Is the biggest lie in Egypt childhood history. That is so true. Because like literally growing up, I thought that all adults know exactly what they are doing and they are doing it. Like, they had their lives together and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Till I became an adult myself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, trust me, these people were lost.
Yeah. And it's
They were
weird, isn't it? Because
lost.
when you're younger, that's what you do think.
Yeah.
And then when you get into the working world and then you see people who can't even tie their own shoelaces in really high positions.
Yeah.
And you're like, how did you get this job? Because you can't do it. And it's like, it's crazy. Like, and people don't have it. Like, you think of your parents even.
Yeah.
Like, I think of my mum and dad growing up and stuff, and they were just probably kids themselves. Like, my mum was 19 when she had me. Like, I'm 39, and I don't think I'm responsible or mature enough to have children yet.
I agree. You are not responsible enough to have 2 dogs.
I'm not responsible enough to look after myself. I'm surprised I'm allowed to live abroad, to be honest with you.
I'm surprised that he's allowed to live by himself.
I need a care plan.
Yeah. And the last one, if you wireless at night,
You cover your face with your
sorry.
iPad.
If you whistle at night, you'll call jinn. I mean, okay. So
Is this the jinn that live in the toilet?
this is done. No, shaitan lives in the toilet. Jinn is
I
different.
thought Shaitan was Satan.
Well, it's different. So we have shaitan and we have jinn. So shaitan is the one that actually talks bad thing in your ear and makes you do all bad things. And then we have the jinn that can
that's who it
possess you.
is. Shh.
Exactly. And then we have the jinn that can possess you. Like we will find them in like ghosts. A jinn is like a ghost. So it's like the entities that you will find in like remote places or like, empty houses and stuff like that. This is jinn. So actually, we actually had a thingy about the whistling, but it wasn't about the jinn. It was actually like when you whistle, you make shaitan dance. So every
What is this? I'm sure Shaitan dances like
it
this.
was like yes. So yeah, every time you whistle, like the shaitan
God.
goes like. And we have another one that was so bad. If you yawn without putting your covering your mouth, the shaitan will in your mouth.
And well, he's in my mouth loads because I've literally just done that about 5 times in the podcast because I'm so tired today.
Yeah, so this is another thing that we believed in as kids.
That's
and
hilarious.
It is absolutely not true. So yeah.
And
so,
please, can you edit that word out because I'll get in trouble for saying it.
Yeah. Well, we'll put a little beep. Yeah.
Well, that was a very interesting podcast. I think it's so funny, like the things that you believe in as kids.
I know.
What were you scared of when you were a kid? Was there anything that genuinely terrified you?
Genuinely terrified me. Losing my parents. That was
really?
one thing. Yeah. Like, and okay, so I had stages. The first stage was actually losing my parents, and then the second stage actually going into a war. Especially like there was a period of me growing up, like again the situation between who and Palestine got really extreme, and at this point I felt like it might extend to come to Egypt, and I was really really scared, and I had like sleepless nights because I've always every time I hear like an airplane or something, it's always like the war is gonna start. So that was for a long period of my childhood, and then after that it was for very very long time losing my parents. That was like a nightmare for me, especially that I was really, really attached to my mom. I'm still
Yeah.
attached to my mom till this moment.
Yeah.
So like having a thought of her like might not be there one day, it was just, I mean, it is still, but
Yeah.
as a kid, you know, like it's very amplified, and you know, like, so yeah, so that was my biggest fear growing up. Yeah. Now is my biggest fear is I think my biggest fear now is just not knowing what I'm doing, and I don't know what I'm doing. So I am living my biggest fear.
Oh, God. Poor Barry. This took a turn for the worst.
I know.
We're going to go straight into counselling after this for Barry.
No,
and
no,
give him
no, no.
some-
But it's okay. It's okay. Like I also, from talking to people, I found out that a lot of people, they don't know what they are doing, and you know, like they come to a certain point in their lives where everything changes, and all of a sudden they found that they are in the right place, doing the right thing.
I don't think that you can plan
So-
much in life. There's always something around the
Yeah.
corner that kind of takes you. And like for me, you know, I never ever expected to come to Dubai. It was the last place on earth that I genuinely ever thought I would live for
Yeah.
many, many reasons.
I know.
And yet, you know, when I decided living in the UK that I just wanted to leave, the only job that was going was in Dubai. And I thought, oh, what the hell, I'll apply for it. I'll probably not get it anyway. And then I got the job and here I am. But Dubai was not on my hit list at all to live here, you know.
Yeah.
Still isn't. No, but it's like, it's so odd, like, you know, where
Yeah.
life takes you and where life leads you, because you just, something unexpected can happen and you find
True.
yourself on a totally different trajectory, you know.
True.
And that was a really long word for a Friday evening.
Yeah.
Thursday evening. Oh my God, I even think it's Friday. That's how tired I am. We've had the national holidays here in Dubai, and we've had 4 days off: Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And we
Yeah.
went back to work yesterday, and I literally feel like it's Friday already. Like, I feel like I'm ready to...
Don't forget that this episode is gonna be a week after, so that happened last week.
Yeah, this is all happening last week.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But actually, being on this topic, I had a question from someone on Instagram asking us like, where is next? Like, what's next from Dubai? Because like basically in Dubai, like you can't live here your entire life. Like you reach a point where you can't live here anymore because like basically you can't work, and if you don't have a golden visa, then you can't stay in Dubai. And I don't think either me or you will reach this point where actually we'll become,
Forced to
you know,
leave.
too old
Yeah.
to live here. I think we'll leave an earlier stage.
Yeah.
So where is next for you?
That is a very good question, and I have no idea. And I think a lot of people who live in Dubai think about the same thing. You know, like they either want to leave or they feel like the time's up. You know, like they've done everything that they can here. And, I don't even know where to begin with this question, because there's so many factors to think about, you know. It's like salary. Let's just take that for one, because it is tax-free here. So you earn way more money than what you would do back in Europe in your pocket, you know. But also you've got to think of is that just because you're earning loads of money tax-free here doesn't mean to say that you can't take quite a drastic pay cut and go back to Europe, but still live on a really good level.
Yeah.
Like I've had friends who've moved from Dubai and gone and been teachers in Spain, and they've took quite a salary cut, but then they can afford their own apartment because it only costs like 350 euros to rent. A cup of coffee is €1. Like we pay like 5-6 euros for a cup of coffee,
Yeah.
you know? So everything is relative. And I think you've really got to think about that when you're tied here for the money or you're tied here for the lifestyle. It's like there's only 11 million people in the UAE. There's another, 10 billion people around the world that also survive, that can buy cups of coffee, that can pay for the rent, you know. So don't get yourself in the mindset that Dubai is the only thing, because life is not all about money. And I've really realized that recently. It's like always, you know, heading for the most paid job or earning the most money. And actually, as long as you have enough to survive, pay your rent, pay your bills, do the things that you love, and you're in a place that makes you feel happy, you know, then I don't know where that place is, but I'll try and find it at some point. But I don't think it's Dubai. I get really depressed in the summer because it's too hot and I can't go out and do anything. That really affects me. It's so hot. Like I've took up horse riding, if you were here for the last episode. I can't do that in the summer. It's going to be too hot.
Yeah.
So in the UK, I could do it all year round, but then I get depressed in the winter because it's too cold and rainy. But it's like opposites, you know? So I don't know. You want to find somewhere that's nice weather all around, but you earn enough money and you're happy. I don't know. I genuinely don't know where that's going to be. Spain would be nice.
I think my next stop is going to be Asia, somewhere in Asia.
Asia's really cool, and there's so much more places in Asia that I want to visit as well. But
like for me, actually, the main attraction about Asia is like so it has like a mix of everything. So it has the culture, it has the nice weather, it has the nature.
I mean, it depends what you mean by nice weather, though, because there are some places in Asia where it is hot, like Singapore is hot. I mean, like
Singapore,
humid.
Singapore has like humidity and stuff like that. But I mean, again, it's not far from the weather that I grew up in. Like UAE here is a bit extreme when it comes to summer, but it's not that far from Egypt. Like especially in Cairo, like it gets 45 during summer.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I never knew that.
Cairo is in the middle of the desert as well, so like it is still dry and it's still like it's kind of the same weather, but like here it's a bit more extreme. Alexandria goes up to 35. 40s sometimes.
And you guys
in the
don't
summer.
have air conditioning,
and we don't have air conditioning and stuff like that. So like I can deal with heat. I've grew up with heat and stuff like that, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But for me as well, like also the chaos, and this is gonna sound a bit weird, but like the chaos in Asian countries reminds me a little bit of Egypt. And I love that
because it reminds you a little bit because nothing can compare to the chaos.
Exactly,
in Cairo.
nothing can compare to the chaos in Egypt. Like in Asia, you feel like it's chaos, but it's organized chaos. But in Egypt, it's just you and your luck. You leave the house every day, and you're like, "Am I gonna come back?"
It's mad, isn't it?
No, it's not like that. Like if you're from Egypt, you know your way around and stuff like that. I said that before, like, but again, when I went for the first time to Egypt after 4 years or like 5 years, I was scared to death to drive in Egypt. Like I was so used to driving here in UAE, and it's completely different.
Worlds apart.
It's worlds apart, yeah. And like I was so scared, but like literally it took me maybe 2-3 days, and then like I started driving with my brother next to me in the car, and he was like, "Dude, you still have the Egyptian in you." And like literally 2 days later, I was like, "Let's go!"
Oh my god!
I was driving like a proper Egyptian.
Well, so thank God I wasn't in the car with you at that point.
No.
But yeah, that's a very good question though, and I think a lot of people think about it. Where to go next, and but it's just there's so many factors to think about, and of course visas and where you live. Like visas is probably one of the biggest problems that you face trying to find somewhere else to live. Having to get sponsorship. I always wanted to live in Australia. You don't want to go to Australia, but
I don't think Australia is in the plans for me. No, I don't think it's ever gonna be in the plans for me because, like, as I told you, like, I want to live somewhere that is just, I don't know. I want to do something different this next time. I don't want to go to another big city and stuff like that. I want to do something different. So I think Asia is gonna be.
I don't think I could move away from a big city though. Or be close to a big city.
It's gonna be a city, but it's
too
not
young
gonna
for
be.
that.
It is going to be a city, but it's not gonna be like a big, very structured city like Dubai or like Sydney or New York or London. These are very structured cities,
Oh God, where are you gonna take us?
Manila. Let's have fun in Manila.
We've got to take the dogs as well. Remember.
I'm going to take one, you take one. You go to Australia and I'm going to go to Manila.
See you later, mate. Sounds like fun to me. I'll be your pen pal.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen, we've had a great time filming this episode. We're so happy that people actually engaged with us this time and gave us some questions, and we're going to follow up on these questions in our next episode. Yeah, because actually we
do have another list of questions that we couldn't unfortunately do it in this episode, but we will do it in this next episode. So we'll have a Clash of Cultures part 2. So
I don't even think we need to say part 2. It's like I think our whole podcast is just Clash of Cultures, right?
And
talking about Dubai and everywhere. Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be great.
So next episode, we'll have the other questions for you, and great.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much.
I know we say it every time. Like, subscribe, and share it with your pals.
Exactly, because that helps us a lot. And leave a comment as well. Like, if you have any questions for us, if you have any questions about Dubai, if you have any questions about England or Egypt, please drop it in the comment section, and we'll be more than glad to feature you in the next episode. And till then,
what we could do is you can send us your profile picture, and we'll say, and this is Bob, who has this question, and he's from Switzerland. Hi, Bob. And Bob asked that we could do that. So if you want to see your face right here underneath the Egyibberish sign, send us your questions, and that's what we'll do. And if you're listening to us on Apple or Spotify, Well, you won't be able to see the picture.
To see the
so
picture, but
that's
we
that.
will say your name.
Exactly. And what do you say at the end?
And that's a wrap.
Bye.
Bye.